you have to distinguish between the immediate causes and the longer term causes. And if we begin with the immediate causes, the answer is very simple and very straightforward. The immediate cause of a depression is worrying too much, ruminating too much, and then dreaming too much as your mind body attempts to relieve you of all that worrying. So the immediate cause of a depression is completely connected to how you dream. If you understand why you dream, then you understand what the immediate cause of a depression is. It's that simple. And it's worth spending a little time just reminding ourselves of what a depression, how a depression works, and how dreaming plays an essential part in that. We dream every night. Whether we remember our dreams or not, we are dreaming. And what we are doing when we are dreaming is completing all the arousals of the previous day that we went to bed with, which hadn't been played out. So if you like, dreaming is like an emotional flush toilet. It clears away all the rubbish in your mind so that the next day you can be clear about what you need to do and how you need to respond to a situation. It's like essential mind maintenance. Like a car needs to be maintained every 3 months, every 6 months, or every year now with the new cars. So our mind needs to be maintained, has to be retuned, kept ready to go every night. But if you're really working hard the previous day because you're worrying all the time and you're ruminating and you're not making any progress, then you have to dream a lot. And that dreaming is exhausting. And so you wake up exhausted because you can dream no more. And so you're locked in a vicious cycle where the worries of the previous day seem even more intense and intractable the next day. And that's what the immediate causes. And what are the long-term causes of a depression? Well, they relate to how well your life is working now and how well you are able or not able to sort out the problems in your life. So there could well have been a trigger, an event, an experience that happened a little while ago or a long time ago around, say, a loss of a job or a loss of a relationship or the death of a loved one. And you just find you can't sort it out. And so you begin to worry about it and you get lost. And then we all have habits. We all have ways of handling our life that we have built up over years. What we do when we have problems, how we think, how we feel, how we respond. And these might not work very well for you. And so this is part of healing from a depression and from understanding what is accentuating the depression. And the final fundamental factor that can feed a depression and keep a depression going is that many will suffer from trauma. Perhaps that goes for you too. Trauma, a really bad memory that is still active and you just can't get rid of it however hard you try. And if you are living with trauma and it's always there in the background, then that itself can feed a depression because it's terrifying and you can do nothing about it except worry about it. So I think that's enough. There are immediate causes to do with dreaming and worrying too much. And then there are the fundamental factors which stop you getting your life working for you. Clearly the two are connected, but you should see it as separate. I use the word arousal. I'm meaning by that any emotional high state. I'm meaning tension, I'm meaning worry, I'm meaning emotions which are out of control. I'm not meaning sexual arousal, which I know is the common usage of that word.